Hi YouTube, it's Lynn from Perth again. I've got a little setup here because I've had a request by Judy M to talk about my pot hangers. So this is about take 9, 10, maybe 15, I don't know, but let's hope that this time I get through it without too much traffic noise. So I'm going to show you what I use them for, how I make them, and virtually their function. So just quickly I'm going to take you over to one which is on the rack or on the mesh already. So here's my little pot hanger holder hanging, and I'm taking the pot out of it. Oh, so there you see, or there you saw, the reason I do what I'm about to tell you. See how that fell down? So when my pot holder is in situ, as it is now, you can see the little hooks on the back. Now they have been crimped. Oh gosh, now I need an extra hand. You sit there and don't fall down again, you naughty plant. So my plant pot just sits in the hanger like that, and I've crimped this one at the back so it doesn't fall down like this one just did. See, no crimp in the hook there, and that's why it fell down. So that can go up high and I won't knock it again right now. So I can walk past my pots, knock them with my shoulder, and they don't fall off like they used to. Okay, so the camera's now going on my trusty, what do you call it, tripod, which I just sorted out myself. Please don't laugh, I know it's idiotic, but I'm now settling my phone onto the tripod. I've got it resting on that piece of wire. A couple of pieces in front to try and stop it falling forward. Now hopefully I will be able to get everything in the frame, which is why I've done so many takes today, because it just keeps moving and I can't get everything in the frame. See, it's moving and I'm not even doing anything. It's because I can't tighten it enough. Right, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I will get in the frame, just not my face, but my hands will get into the frame now and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Oh gosh, that was hard work. Now I've got my earplugs in so that you don't get too much noise from background and that you can hear me. So what we're going to do is make one of these. Just sit that on top of there and just see if I am in the frame. Of course it won't stay, will it? Oh, never mind about that. Let's just hope. I'll have a look in a sec. And if I have to do a retake 12, well, so be it. So this one is a professionally made one. You can see how sturdy it is, how thick the wire is. And this one is one that I've made. Now, I can't work with this gauge wire. It's too hard for me. My fingers don't have the strength. And usually, even when I do something of this thickness, I have to use 2 pairs of pliers and sort of work them against each other. So I've already done those. I've done some different shapes, square ones, because I have square pots. And again, here's a professionally done one and one that I've done myself. You can see they're the same size. I don't normally put this much height in them, they don't need it. Right, so let's get underway. I'm going to make a pot for this size, a holder for this size pot. I'm going to use a jar which I know is rough, I'm going to use the tin can. These are just my props, so they're an approximate size of what I want to do. Just going to check that that's in the frame. Yes! Hopefully we go this time. So I'm going to use the can to do my holder this time. So I'm pushing the wire around the can towards the ends towards each other. Grab the ends and pull them. So this gives me a nice equal round shape with no odd shaped bits in it. Okay, so roughly we've got that shape. Now I'm going to use my pliers and I'm going to bend the wire. Now this is the hard type wire for me, so it may not be so easy. I'm going to bend it down, and here's where I need the second pair of pliers, and guess what? Here they are. Right, so this one I'm going to bend it down and under, and maybe I better hold it there. Okay, so I'm getting a grip with that pair of pliers. I'm going to turn now with that pair. Now I'm going to do the reverse, and I'm going to go upward with that one, or backward I should say, not upward. I'm going to go backward with that one. So come forward like that. So now you can see I have this angle. I've got a piece bent that way and a piece bent that way, and it's almost still round. Almost, not quite. But it's too big, so I've done it wrong. I'm going to have to make an adjustment because I know that this can will be the right size for this pot. So I have to turn this back in a bit further, or way further, a lot further. Yeah, so you can see why I don't use this wire so much. I'll tell you what, I'm going to scrap that and finish that later, and I'm going to use this wire because I can do this one with my fingers. This is a much lighter gauge wire, and I can actually bend this without too much trouble. So I'm going to take this down now, and underneath it's going to turn it under that piece of wire on the other side. And now you can see I've got my U shape there. I'm going to bring this one back. Not that one. I am talking about the other end. This piece here. So I'm now going to bring that one back. And these pieces are now locked together. I'm just going to make sure it fits my pot. And yeah, oh, yes, I just lost my fingernail there. Oh, it fits perfectly, it's beautiful. So now we just turn these sides up like that. And then make sure they're equal height either side. Just nip that piece off. Turn the top bit over. And there you go. I'll crimp this a little bit. There, all finished. There you go, Judy. That's how you make a little pot hanger so that your pots don't fall off the mesh. Easy. Now, just while I'm doing this video, I've been watching a lot of videos put up by a lady called Ninja Orchids. Her name's Nina. and she's actually very good. She's knowledgeable, she's concise, she doesn't waffle, she speaks very well and gets her point across, knowledgeable, and she's got some beautiful orchids to watch, to view on her videos. So I'm just maybe suggesting that you have a look at her orchids. I'm going to put her name up for you. I've written her name out on a piece of paper. There it is, Ninja_orchids. I don't normally do this on my videos, but I feel she's worth watching, so go and have a look at her. There you go, one pot holder. See you next time.